Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is my top 5 reasons why you should pick up a gas chainsaw over an electric chainsaw. So just so you know, this isn't going to be a video about which one would necessarily be best for you. I'm just going to give you simple 5 advantages to picking up a gas chainsaw over an electric chainsaw. And then I'm going to put out a video, so you'll want to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, for my top 5 reasons why you'd want to pick up an electric chainsaw. And then eventually I probably will make a video discussing which one would probably be best for you. And some of that you'll even be able to determine from these next 2 videos that I'm going to do, this one and then the following, on why the electric chainsaw would be better. So just keep that in mind as we go through this. And then one more thing, if we get through the end of my top 5 advantages for a gas chainsaw over the electric chainsaw, and you thought I missed something, feel free to leave it in the comments below and let me know what you think that is. So I just came up with a quick list here. I'm just gonna run through them and they're not in any particular order. The other thing to keep in mind is that I do have a Bauer cordless chainsaw here, just kind of as a representation. Oh, of course we got the Stihl MS-180 here as our gas chainsaw representative. So number 1, you're gonna get way longer run times out of a gas chainsaw. As long as you've got fuel and you're not about to bust your engine or some other important internal part, you can pretty much run these gas-powered chainsaws all day long. Now, technically you could with a cordless chainsaw as well. You're just gonna have to keep recharging those batteries, and you're gonna have to have a big enough supply that you can stay ahead of the charging. Maybe to go along with that is that when you're out in the woods, as long as you've got a tank of fuel, you can keep this guy going. If you're out in the woods with the cordless chainsaw, you're just gonna have to have a deep supply of batteries. And some of you might already have a deep supply of batteries in a cordless tool platform, and so maybe it'll work for you, but that's just something to keep in mind. As long as you got fuel, you'll be able to keep running your gas chainsaw all day long. So my number 2 advantage that gas chainsaws have over battery powered chainsaws is, I would just say generally they're gonna have more power. Now, keep in mind, I can already see somebody getting in the comments saying my junky Bauer is not a good explanation there. DeWalt does blah, blah, blah. I get it. There's better cordless chainsaws out there than this Bauer, and there's also better gas chainsaws out there than this Stihl MS-180. Anyway, so generally in the same size package, you're gonna get a little bit more power out of your gas chainsaw. And this even plays into my number 3 and my number 4. So my number 3 is that you're gonna have full power 100% of the time. I mean, as long as you're keeping up on your maintenance and your machine's in good shape, that's what we're assuming here. This gas chainsaw, as long as you're running fuel through it, is gonna have 100% power all day long, where no matter what cordless tool or no matter what cordless chainsaw you have, you're going to be running low on those batteries 10 minutes into your cutting project, and it's going to start performing lower. You're getting 100% performance out of your gas chainsaw all day long. So my number 4 advantage also kind of plays into the fact that most of these gas chainsaws are probably going to be giving you more power in the same size package, and that's just getting a longer bar. If you live in an area where you've got really big trees and you just need longer bars, obviously the MS-180 is probably not the best example of that, because you probably wouldn't want to go slapping a 24-inch bar on this, I think it's like a 40cc or 35cc chainsaw, whatever it is. Anyway, you're going to have the power in many of your gas chainsaws to cut those bigger trees and throw bigger bars and chains on your chainsaws if it's necessary in your area. So my number 5 reason, and this might be really just too simple, I just feel like gas chainsaws in general are just a little bit more versatile. You can use them for as simple of tasks as just trimming trees around your property, just cleaning things up, even if you've got a little small property. Now, not as convenient for sure. We'll get into that in the next video. You can get an MS-250, which is like, I mean, for a lot of people, this is gonna sound really dumb, but it's kind of my dream saw. I know it's not that big of a deal. I just really look forward to the day I can pick one up. I just can't justify it right now. Anyway, you can take that chainsaw and you can pretty much go and cut out most of your firewood that you're ever gonna need. You can do your little tree trimming, and it's just going to be kind of good for everything. Your cordless electric chainsaws are going to be a little bit more limited in what they can do for a lot of the reasons that I just mentioned. The gas chainsaws are better for. They just generally are going to be better for, even some of your best ones are probably just best for smaller tasks around your property, rather than going out and being a main firewood cutting chainsaw. So remember, if there is an advantage that you think I missed to the gas chainsaws over the cordless electric chainsaws, let me know in the comments below. I definitely like to hear other people's opinions, and I appreciate good, positive, constructive input. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.